in somewhere. There it is. And then this is the Ogden right here. It's an apartment or a condo building right here on the corner. Can you imagine living down here, especially on the weekends with the loud music and everything else that goes on down here? You have to have some sound machines. The hype of the winters. Yep, exactly. Exactly. So this is this horse, man on a horse right here in front of us, courtesy of Tobin. Shout out to Tobin for all the work you do for our channel, buddy. This is the original sign from out in front of the Hacienda, but it was moved down here after the Hacienda closed in 1996 to make way for Mandalay Bay. You'd love to live there. Yeah, they have, the HOA is like $1,000 a month or something, depending upon the square footage. But yeah, it can be expensive in there. But I can the noise though. That's the thing I would be worried about. All the noise going on downstairs. Gotta have a sound machine or two. So this is Fremont East, and the Fremont East District here, as it's known. And you've got Evil Pie over here. Evil Knievel's. It's still $8 for a beer and a slice right there at Evil Pie. And then you have other restaurants slash nightclubs in here. There is another Vegas sign right there. And then over there, Prime Rib, 1995, advertised there at El Cortez before the sign changed on me. Starbucks is now open. I'm sure that's good news for somebody. You have Backstage Bar and Billiards there on the corner. Triple B, it's called. And then, oh no. Check out this billboard. I don't know if you could, can you guys read that? Dump your loser boyfriend, it's sugar daddy season. What is going on? Blackjack pays 3 to 2 over here at El Cortez as well. That's a big deal for blackjack people. So there is El Cortez right there, floor shows. And then we got some fire rescue activity here. It's a really warm day. Car still says 118. That cannot be accurate. But there's the praying mantis out in front of the container park right there on the right. There's a big slipper. Not slipper, high heel. And I forget where that's from. Tobin tells me these things and I forget, and I don't want to forget. I need to take some memory pills. If at first you don't succeed, then skydiving is not for you, it says there on the side of the Western Hotel Casino, which is no longer open. But they do have some interesting artwork down here. The moon is actually there in the distance. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's almost full. I think the official full moon is on Monday. There it says, beautiful. Airport 97. Okay, yeah, that sounds about right, yeah. There's the Western Hotel there. No traffic over here on Fremont. And there's the Elysian. There's Atomic Liquors. Great history of that place. Tobin dropped the great history of that place this week in one of the comments. Made for the downtown LV. Okay, Ruby Slippery. Okay, cool. Thank you, buddy. And the original Atomic Liquors owners passed away 3 months apart in 2010, I think he said. It's kind of sad. Oh, I've got a Jeep Cherokee behind me that is honking at me. He's mad. Go around. So here we go. If you're new to the channel or haven't seen this before, there they are. The mannequins, or at least one of them. And then there's one. Slipper, okay. Oh, it is a slipper, okay. And then there's another one right there on that sign. There's none of them on the light posts, the city-owned light posts. But the mannequins are here on the signs, which is really interesting. And then, of course, right over here, we've got the big Rig Jig with all of the artwork that absorbs. It's actually busy in here. Sips, shop, and gather, it says in there. Big Rig Jig. right here at 11th Street and Fremont Street in downtown Las Vegas. You got some wedding chapels over here off to the right, featuring some happy couples over there. So guys, I'm gonna go up here and turn around and then head back west on Fremont, and then I'll end the stream and then try and find a parking spot, and I will resume live at about 8:30 p.m. Pacific, 11:30 p.m. Eastern. Take a look at some of these buildings that had better days than today. We've got some locals down here. Another 7-Eleven. This is why I always remark about 7-Elevens. There's so many of them. From Burning Man. Yes, yes, Dr. Sasquatch, yes. I learned that from Tobin. The praying mantis. Got Metro, 2 Metro units going the other way there. Desert Moon Motel. And this is Bruce Street here. It's a minor arterial. It gets interrupted quite a bit, but they keep the name on different segments of it. Las Vegas Paving Company making some more money. So they have more equipment in that lot than they did last week. Something big down here. They need to be publicly traded. I would definitely buy stock in Las Vegas Paving Company. They're making all kinds of money. I think the last year I saw their revenue was like $500 million or something like that. All from the taxpayers, of course. They get almost every contract right here. Mike, thank you so much. And one more time before Mike leaves, Vids from Mike. Please check out Vids FROMMIKE here on YouTube. Terrific sunrise and sunset drone streams, as well as aviation arrows, navigational aviation arrows, as we come up here to Eastern. And also natural features here in the state of Nevada. So tons of very, very interesting stuff out there on Vids from Mike here on YouTube. Also check me out on Instagram if you're not already. I'm trying to build up my Instagram. VegasDon4747. AutoZone over there. So yeah, so Alter Ego should be performing tonight. At least they were on the schedule for last night. Yeah, on last night's website when I looked at it. Wedding anniversary gift, right on. Thank you, Tobin. And guys, before you go, please, please, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really means a lot to us. And it really helps carry the weight of your voice to the almighty algorithm. The almighty algorithm is what really carries the weight of your voice to other folks here on YouTube. AutoZone and a Meineke right next to each other here at Eastern in Fremont. $3.48 a gallon, I think it says there on that Arco for regular unleaded. $3.59 for... Awesome. Thank you, Michael. Have a good night, buddy. I'll talk to you soon. Yeah, Mike does some really, really awesome videos. Yeah, again, he doesn't do any lives or anything like that, but it's really, really cool. Stuff that I wouldn't ordinarily get to see. And in fact, oh, I've totally slipped my mind. I don't know if he left already. I think Mike is going to try and get out to Mount Potosi. Mount Potosi is southwest of downtown Las Vegas here. It's about 30 miles. So Carol Lombard was married to Clark Gable, who of course was in Gone with the Wind back in the day. Her plane took off from what is now Nellis Air Force Base, and it impacted the side of that mountain, and she perished. Clark Gable went to Good Springs, Nevada, where we did a video, and there is the Blue Angel Motel right there, right in front of us, that sign. Right on, Obi-Wan. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate you being here, man. Blue Heaven Lounge, Blue Angel Motel right there. They need to get some brighter lights for her. She deserves brighter lights. But yeah, so Carol Lombard's plane impacted the side of the mountain. Clark Gable is waiting at the saloon that is still there. Pioneer Saloon. in Good Springs, Nevada, south of town here, and he was awaiting word of his beloved out there, and he did not get good news. So rumor has it that there's still some of the aircraft left out there. Apologies for the sun. Let me get out of this view here very quickly here. So Mike, Vids from Mike, has said he wants to get out there and see what he can see with the drone up there. That would be awesome. $255, okay. Yeah, it's always more expensive here. I don't know why. It's not like we're in the middle of the country. You know, we're only 300 miles from the coast. But yeah, it's really expensive here. $465, wow. Goodness. I would have expected it over $5. That actually seems kind of cheap in California. And I don't know what they're going to put in over there. It looks like it's going to be like a little Starbucks or something, but I'm not sure. But then they've got a water truck over there here at Fremont and Charleston. Or not Charleston, well, in between Fremont and Charleston here off of Eastern Avenue. Very cool. Thank you, Tobin. Okay, yeah, I would do the same, Dr. Sasquatch, absolutely. Bigger refinery, that could be, yeah. Plus California, you guys have those, the different refining methods for summer versus winter and stuff. So they say that helps contribute to the price changes and fluctuations there in Cali. It's a long light. Here we go. Okay. Tio Pepe Tire Shop here. Apologies for the sun, guys. Yeah, the refineries, man. It's a good money-making scheme, right? Oh, we have to change things around for you. Some classic cars sitting there, at least shells of them. I don't see the guy with the Rambler out here today. He's been out here the last few weeks. But guys, I really, really appreciate you being here. I could not do this without you, and that's a fact. Shout out to all my mods. You guys are terrific. Tobin, Snake Pit, Obi-Wan, I know you're probably gone by now. Michael, thank you guys so very, very much. And as always, remember here on the Vegas Don channel, it is the journey where what happens in Vegas stays here on the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. Please like and subscribe, and hopefully you'll be able to join us again at 8:30 p.m. here Pacific. Thank you guys. I'll see you on the next one.